forgetting to turn off your lights or other electrical appliances before leaving the house is commonplace. Now, this has the potential to waste energy and sometimes leads to fire outbreaks. Fortunately, engineers at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology have come out with K-Switch, an automated street and indoor light switching device which is enabled by SMS. On Thursday, Love FM's Chrissy Debra speaks with the developer, engineer John Kusi, a senior laboratory technician in the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
I'm engineer John Kusi. I'm a senior laboratory technician at Electrical Engineering Department. I'm also an MPhil student for Power Systems Engineering in the same department. The whole idea started during my undergrad when I realized that there was an old lady that anytime it gets to around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, I will see her in darkness. She will be shouting for people to come and turn their lights on. So I realized that there could be a device that could be doing this for them so that such old people can have that access to switch their lights on and off, not necessarily going to the switch. Another thing is that I was also a technician here by then. Sometimes you'll be in the house and they will call you and say, you let your office lights on. Your office AC is on. So you have to drive back to campus to come and switch them off. So sometimes I ask myself, what about if you are in Accra? How are we able to do that? So this brought the idea that if there is a way you can be controlling electrical appliances, bills, lights, fans, and ACs without necessarily going to that place. And another thing is that I checked online and I realized that people are using data, Internet of Things to solve such problems. But here in our country, internet wasn't at that time handy like you get it. And so I decided to come out with a different system other than data that we can use it. So I check and read that SMS is cheaper, and sometimes you do mashup and they give you free of it and you don't even use it. So if there is a system that you can just use SMS to control electrical appliances without necessarily using data, that is why I came out with this one, K-Switch, KNUS switch. This is a device. It has a GSM connection that allows you to put a normal SIM, GSM SIM too. So this is the SIM. So the SIM is inserted to this side, and only you have the number. So the person who is going to use it will keep the number, the SIM for the number. Then your information will be put on the microcontroller, plus other security control, so that it will not be open access for everybody. So it will not respond to anybody except those we place on the microcontroller. And we insert the microcontroller on the microcontroller seats. Yeah. Here. So, okay. So once we insert this there, that means that it's now secured. So it will only respond to the numbers, phone numbers we have allowed it to interact with. So when we send the message into it, the GSM receives the message and the microcontroller interprets it, and based on that, it switches it on or off the message that you have sent. So once it's connected to the system, or for example, the lights. So now this is controlling the light. Once you do the connection to the lights, if you want to switch it off, then you just send a text message to the number on the SIM. So like you are sending any message to anybody at all, any friend, any number you have saved on your phone. So they send the code 333 and the message side. So you send this. So usually you have to enable the delivery report on your phone, so that if you are not there and you send it, it will send delivered. So that once it gives you a delivery report, then you see it delivered, so you know that it has received it, then it's gone off. In this case, you are rushing late and you are not around, and you want your light to be on to detail the thief that they will think you are there. So if you want to turn it on, it doesn't matter where you are, just send 222 to the number. So for instance, I've saved my K-Switch lights. So you send it to that one. So you have to enable the delivery report so that it doesn't matter where. So once it says delivered here, then you know that the system has received it. So once it receives it, it will process it and it will turn it on for you.